Hi there. This is a video response from my friend Patrick, who happens to have a channel on YouTube that I didn't know about until just now. And he posted a video several months back, September of last year, and it was on the subject of the worst word in the English language. And he says the worst word is retarded. And I can understand why you would take exception to the word retarded, Patrick. But let me take this into a different place. My context is this: I have a niece who has Prader-Willi syndrome, and it's a chromosomal defect. It's very rare. I've met a few people that have it. It's sort of I don't know, you would compare it to having autism and Down syndrome at the same time. It's very challenging, and it's frustrating. Sometimes you want to be just mad as hell. Sometimes you want to be mad at God. There are many people that would call my niece mentally retarded or clinically retarded. I would not use the word retarded for my niece. I would dare say that the word retarded does have a valid definition. Let's take a look at the word retarded. You know, if you have an apple tree that it was doing fine, but something happened and its growth has been stunted. Its development has been stunted by something. Maybe you accidentally sprayed it with Roundup when it was, halfway grown up or something. I don't know. But here you have this apple tree that would have been really fruitful this year, but last year in between pickings, something happened, and this apple tree has these apples that aren't really, they're not that great. I would dare say that the world would probably call that retarded. It's had its development stunted. It's had its development retarded in some way. It's a valid definition of the word retarded, and I understand the use that you're talking about. But I would say that the word retarded in the everyday sense may actually refer to something that it has a valid use for. You have people in the world that are not doing anything productive. They're the ones that, and I'm one of those people that had my report card. It was written every time there was some teacher or teachers that wrote not living up to potential, not working up to potential. Well, that was true, and I was stunting my own development by not trying. There are many of us that are considered to be fully functional individuals out here in the world, and there are so many that are not trying anything to make a difference. They're not trying to help anyone, or they're not trying to make the world a better place. I think the definition of retarded really fits those people. I don't think that it's offensive to use the word retarded for people who have stunted their development, people who have gone out of their way to not do anything. And I would dare say that your daughter is working up to her potential. Her boundaries are limitless because she is trying. She is making a difference. She is daring to take your family into places that you would dare not go before you met her. You're exploring new places in your emotions, in your gratitude, in your hope, in your smiles, and your love. Now that is definitely living up to human potential. She's doing what God put her on this earth to do. How many of us are not doing what God put us here to do? And I say us. How many of us are doing nothing? Isn't that retarded?